Hey, it's Wednesday, my favorite day, and it's a new month, and I am so here for November. So today's November 1st. I'm Angela, and you're listening to Divinely Connected. All right, so we do have some good vibes coming in. Now, it's interesting because as I was flipping the cards, I almost felt like I was pulling my energy up. So that may mean you may not be waking up feeling energized, but as you proceed through the day, you may be feeling more energized, and or you may be feeling as though um the sensitivities, what we talked about yesterday with all of our sensitivities being so heightened, you may notice a balance coming in already with that, where it's starting to stabilize and you're starting to feel more safe and centered within yourself. Okay, we bring through this very healing type of energy that's coming in. Okay, and so this is definitely a time where you're being more self-aware and more conscious about how you are feeling in this life, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And you're right, things need to change. It seems as though things have been a little cray cray. You may be feeling a little bit burning the candle on both ends, and you're right in knowing that something has to give. And so there's a lot of time and attention coming in this start of November on focusing, how can I move forward in a more balanced sense? And I almost felt like immediately, like, I'm going to borrow trouble because December is right there and all of it's going to be for nothing. No, it's not. Listen, gain your balance and gain your plan, right? There's almost like this, make this plan. Make this plan of how you want November to go. Make a budget plan for December. Make a plan of expectations and what you're going to take on and what you're not going to take on the boundaries that you're going to flex in the month of December as well. And that way you can move through November and December in a more centered and grounded space where you're feeling more in charge of your life. And after, the previous 11 months, it has been feeling as though things have been a little up and down. And so feeling in the driver's seat or feeling in control of your life was fleeting throughout the year. Now, there really is this desire and this need to regain this feeling of structure for yourself. And it's almost like this nostalgic feeling. And so maybe you're going to bring in what used to work, that we kind of got a little off track, but now we're going to bring it in. Right. And so there's this nostalgia that comes in. This may be something that you've done before. That's awesome. Bring it back in. We know what works. We know that what doesn't work. Bring what works, leave the rest. Right. And so this is going to come in, and there is this feeling of discipline. There's this feeling of game plan. There's this feeling of creating this sense of security for yourself in this plan moving forward. Now, this isn't going to be something that you're doing alone. I do feel like that there is important messages connected to connections and partnerships. And so this may be something that we're planning, or maybe we are partnering up with someone, or maybe we're asking for help, or maybe we are going to use each other for accountability, or use each other as a sounding board. And it's so it feels so beautiful, because it's interesting, because they're showing me how there's going to be like a shared experience for some, and it doesn't even mean that you're both doing the exact same thing. It means that you may be having the same struggles or the same difficulties. There is this common thread between the two of you. So you're able to troubleshoot. You understand where each one of you are coming from. And so this is going to be something that is beneficial. So don't hold on and don't feel like you have to be isolated through this journey, through this project, passion, path forward, that you're able, whether this is for your personal self or your professional self, or whatever it is that you feel out of balance with, whatever it is that you feel as though it's time for you to put your attention on, right? You're not alone. There's always, this is what I love so much. Our details may be different, but we're having a lot of shared experiences. And so, speaking out, sharing, talking to friends and family, however it comes up for you, this seems to be something that is going to be positive for you. Now, remember, you're making plans, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be obstacle free. And so when the obstacles come in, don't feel like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have started this. This shouldn't have been. No, no, no. Keep your eye on the big picture, right? Be flexible. Be adaptable. Understand that nothing is a perfect path forward, that there's gonna be days where we rock it, there's gonna be days that we're rocking it less, and that is okay. And I think this whole all or nothing mentality is we're outgrowing it. And so we're understanding that it's not a sprint forward. We're not trying to get there as fast as we can without any upsets. We are just staying on track. We are just puttering along. We're doing our best every day. And I love that energy so much better because you're out of resistance. When you're scurrying, you're that's fear. It's fear, maybe adrenaline as well, but it's fear that if I don't do it, it's not going to get done, or I'm going to miss my opportunity, or, X, Y, and Z is gonna come in. No, no, no. When you're kind of like, I'm gonna trust the process and I'm gonna do what's best for me and I'm gonna focus on having a better feeling experience. So whether like I said, doing mind, body, or soul, mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, whatever avenue you're working on, it is something that is going to be almost considered into like a new lifestyle versus an isolated experience, right? And so it's going to be something that you're continuously working on, picking away at, moving forward in, learning from. And I love that. And I love the energy of it. And I love that there's no hurry. And I love that it's just time. Divine timing is now aligned. This is why it didn't work before, or we couldn't stick to it before, or things got in the way before because the timing wasn't aligned. It is aligned now. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to come back tomorrow for tomorrow's daily message.